Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I'm here to talk about number 5 Texas Tech beating number 12 Akron at 91 to 71 reaction. Man, I'm never picking Akron again in my fucking bracket. Screw that. They got absolutely destroyed in the second half. But it was a fun first half, 40-35 at halftime, and then Texas Tech just runs them out of the gym, 51-36 in the second half. Akron just could not play a lick of defense at all. I just liked how Akron had just played all season and in the conference tournament, and Texas Tech not with JT Top, and they're still good. I just thought they would mess them here, but no. I mean, they shot 64%. They only missed 19 shots the whole game. They shot 64%, made 34 of their 53 shots, made 11 threes. They shot 64 from the field and 55 from 3. And they were excellent defensively, held Akron to 43% shooting and only 5 of 19 from 3. They had 2 players go off for 26 and 20, but that's about it. That's a combined 46 points right there out of 71. So other than Amani Lyles and Shamgod, what's his name? Shamgod? Scott? Other than that, nobody else really did anything. And I'm not surprised one bit to see Texas Tech avoid the upset. I'm just surprised at how handily against Akron, a well-coached and led by one of the most lethal backcourts in Christian Anderson, Jalen Petty, one of the most lethal backcourts in the country. And just Jalen Petty led the way with 24. And how about Josiah Mosley? 16 points, 4 blocks off the bench. Tech won the fast break points battle. They held Akron to 11. And they held Akron to 11 points in the final about 9 minutes and 42 seconds. So, hell of a win for Texas Tech. The hate for Watts is crazy. He had a great game, relatively speaking. I was impressed, but I was mostly impressed with Josiah Mosley and Petty. I felt Christian Anderson didn't play his normal game, and DA could have shot more, but great to see 2 players step up and play career games. I believe, Jalen Petty had 24, and Josiah Mosley had 16. And this one, Petty had 5 3-pointers as well. And they legitimately fouled their way into an interesting 5 that worked well together down the stretch. And I love mid-majors, don't get me wrong, but it's hard not to be happy with how inspired Texas Tech was playing early on. You know, you're down your leader, best player, one of the player of the year candidates, on All-American, and you find a way. Like, Akron has plenty of shooting talent. It wasn't over by halftime. It was only a 5-point game, but it's a dangerous mid-major, and Texas Tech wasn't playing with its food early on. They ended up destroying them in the second half. It's just too much shooting, man, from Texas Tech in this one. And the defense was really good. Like, they can still play really well even without JT Top, and they can still be contending in every single game. I'm sure maybe he'll come to bottom at some point, maybe. Who knows? But I'm just really impressed with how Texas Tech is playing. It shows how good of a coach and how good of a job Grant McCasland has done. Even with his star player going out for the season. Don't matter. Like, they always play hard. And the fact that they beat a dangerous mid-major by 20 is fantastic. Yeah, for Akron had a really good season, man. I think second in the MAC. They played good in the first half, but they had to have a way better shooting game to stay in tow with Texas Tech, because Texas Tech was making everything in this game. Everything just came with ease for them. Christian Anderson, didn't he have like a big scoring game? Like, he had 14 or he had 18 points. He didn't have a big scoring game though. It was really everybody stepped up, man. Petty, Atwell, Lawan Watts, Mosley. They all stepped up and played really great defensively. They played good offensively in the first half, but second half was even better. But yeah, 91-71 is your final score. I ain't picking Akron ever again in my fucking brackets. I thought they could pull off an upset here, but nope. Let's go over the stats. I'm not going to make this too long of a video here. Game recap was, back and forth first half. Texas Tech takes a 40-35 lead, but then they destroy Akron in the second half. Outscoring 51-36. They pretty much led in most of this game. 91 points. They improved to a 23-10 record and move on to the second round. They scored 40 in the first half, 51 in the second half for Akron. They end the season with a 29-6 record, 71 points, 35 in the first half and 36 in the second half. Now let's go over the player stats. So now let's go over the box score here. Start for Akron. Amani Laws, 26 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 8 of 10 at the line. Davari Johnson, 4 points, 2 of 10 from the field, 6 assists. He only shot 2 of 10, 3 turnovers. Zach Halligan, 1 point. Evan Mahaffey, 8 points, 4 of 10 from the field with 6 rebounds. Bowen Hardman, 0 points off the bench. Eric Mahaffey, 8 points, 2 of 3 from the field. Sharon Young, 4 points, 1 of 6. Musam Kamali, 0 points. And Sham God Scott, 20 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. They shot 43% from the field, 5 of 19, 26% from 3. 16 to 20, 80% at the line, 25 rebounds, 12 assists. 9 turnovers, 5 steals, 4 blocks, 11 no-boards, 14 D-boards, and 13 fouls. For Texas Tech, Lawan Watts, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the field. Luke Bamboy, or how the hell you say that name, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 1 2 from the field. Jalen Petty, 24 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3. Donovan Atwell, 15 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. Christian Anderson, 18 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3 with 5 assists with 4 steals. Josiah Mosley, 16 points, 7 of 8 from the field with 4 blocks. Leon Horner with 2 points. They shot 64% from the field, 11 to 20, 55% from 3, 12 to 19, 63% from the line, 32 rebounds, 70 assists, 10 turnovers, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 7 O boards, 25 D boards, and 16 fouls. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for this game. I think there's still more games on right now. Virginia's up by 3 on Wright State with like 3 minutes left. Arizona destroyed LIU. Obviously, I talked about the Kentucky game. If you want my thoughts on that, go watch my Kentucky recap. Not like a 13-minute video, way longer than this one. So if you want all my thoughts on the Kentucky game, you can go watch that. But Iowa State's up by like 30 or whatever on Tennessee State already. Hofstra's up by 7 on Alabama. Arizona beat LIU. We have some more games coming up at 4 o'clock and throughout the night. So yeah, but that's all I gotta say for this game. I think my next college recaps will be my last 2 main recaps. I'll be doing Miami, Ohio, Tennessee, and Northern Iowa, St. John's. So yeah, that's all to say for tonight, or for this video. Sorry. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.